What is up, guys? That's from Spider-Man No Way Home. This is a spoiler review on Spider-Man No Way Home. If you've not seen the movie, go watch it and come back. Alright, so now Spider-Man No Way Home is an amazing movie, right? So it starts off directly after Far From Home, where Peter gets his whole identity revealed, right? And he wants to get his he wants to everyone to forget who he is except his friends, right? So goes to Doctor Strange and he's like, alright, help me out here. And he's like, okay, everyone in the world, including me, is gonna forget who you are. He's like, wait, what? No, I want my friends to know, and my Aunt May to know, right? And then like during the spell thing, Peter Parker just like interrupts Doctor Strange, and then he like causes like different dimensions, like other people from different universes are coming into the same universe as where Tom Holland's Spider-Man is, right? So all this crazy stuff happens. We got Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2, Green Goblin from Spider-Man 1, Sandman from Spider-Man 3, Electro from Amazing Spider-Man 2, and the lizard guy from Amazing Spider-Man 1. All just come together and they just, right, trying to get back to their place, to their universe. So like, they think that Peter Parker's helping them, and but he is in a way, but they want to get back like, as soon as possible, right? So they attack him. Like first, Peter Parker has to like capture all of them first, right? And then Doctor Strange like, okay, let's return them. And he's like, wait, no, I can help these people. So he like takes the thing, and it was like this whole cool thing, a battle thing between Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. It was pretty cool. But like, yeah, so Spider-Man takes all the villains back to his place, and he tries to help them, but then they all like turn on him. There's a big whole thing going on. And like Green Goblin, he was sort of like he has like two different personalities in a way, you know. Willem Dafoe, amazing, amazing actor, and he was amazing this. It's probably the best part of the whole movie. I'm not gonna lie. Or, but legit, like he stole the whole show. Like during that whole thing, Peter Parker was just Peter Parker was just getting like demolished by Green Goblin. Dude, it was crazy. It was crazy. And then like Aunt May was trying to like neutralize and like sterilize Green Goblin with like this thing Peter made, but it didn't work. And Green Goblin called in his little flying jet thing, and he hits Aunt May and kills her, which was pretty darn sad. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that happened. And then after all that happened, right, Peter Parker was just like mad depressed. He was like, bro, I can't do this. What the freak? Bro, come on. And then like Ned and NJ were like concerned and like, man, he needs help. Right? And Ned has this like ring thing that like Doctor Strange left, right? So he could like open up portals. And he brought like the other two Spider-Man in. Oh, it was crazy. Bro, Andrew Garfield Andrew Garfield's entrance Andrew Garfield's entrance was pretty dang cool. and so was Tobey Maguire's. They were mad hype. I was like, best Spider-Man movie of all time, right there, right there. Best Spider-Man movie of all time. All three Spider-Mans. Let's go. But like, right? So like, take the other two Spider-Mans to Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and then they like talk it out. Or like, so like, yeah, we've lost people in our lives, and we don't want you to follow our same path, man, because it sucks, man. You'll regret it. But it was much more emotional than that, bro. I legit cried when they were talking about that type of stuff. But you know, I need to do this quick, right? So they did that, and they're like, okay, let's work together. So you know, then they work together and stuff. They team up, the three Spider-Man team up, and then they take on all the bad guys. Then Doctor Strange comes back, and then everyone in the world loses their memory of Peter Parker being Spider-Man, and just Peter Parker in general. And it was pretty emotional. Then you see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield just vanish back to their universe, and the villains as well. And I was like, bro, what? And then like, and after, right, and then that whole thing after that, right? Peter Parker's trying to get memories back to MJ and Ned, but he doesn't. Like, I mean, he says his name is Peter Parker to MJ, and he's like, okay, hey, Peter Parker, what's up? But she doesn't know who he really is, you know. So there's that, and then what else? Oh yeah, after the credits, you know, like Spider-Man got his own apartment and stuff. He's living alone now. Spider-Man Home Alone. Next movie, let's go. I'm joking. Spider-Man Home Alone. What am I doing? Alright, but yeah, there's that. And then after the credits, we see Venom. Oh, and Tom Hardy. And there's like Venom talking inside of him. But like, he was mad drunk. He was talking about the whole like Avengers Endgame type situation that happened. Talking about Iron Man and Hulk and all that. And then he brings up Spider-Man and he's like, yeah, you're talking about Spider-Man. And he was like sitting on at a bar, talking to the bartender about it. And, but then he gets erased back to his universe as well. And yeah, so I guess Venom isn't part of the MCU. But I mean, it was cool seeing that in the end of Let There Be Carnage. But I guess Venom isn't part of MCU, but at the same time, he kind of is, because a little part of his symbiote stuff stayed in the MCU verse. So we might be getting a symbiote suit Spider-Man with Tom Holland, which would be crazy. And then there was more credits, and after those credits, there was a promotion for the next Doctor Strange movie. But overall, man, this movie was the most emotional, and like it was funny. Got like the first half was like mad hilarious. It was just a feel good movie. It was great, but then like it just got mad emotional, and then it went back to like a feel good movie, all great and stuff. And then it got emotional again. But you know, this movie was just like a roller coaster of emotions, basically. And yeah, and the Green Goblin, man, stole the whole show. Amazing performance as always. Who would have thought, right? I mean, best MCU film too, man. Definitely, definitely better than Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I gotta say it, man. So, my ranking for Spider-Man No Way Home is a 9.8 out of 10. It's amazing. It's incredible. Better than Spider-Man 2, which is my second favorite Spider-Man film. Happy New Year's, guys. Have a, I don't know, great New Year's. Oh, and to add more to the review, this movie made me appreciate Tom Holland's Spider-Man so much more. Um, and the characters, they legit were great. I mean, I always liked Ned, but MJ was dope too. But yeah, there was that. I also really like that Jonah Jameson is like the same one from Sam Raimi universe, which was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. And I also like the other Spider-Man movie references that they've thrown in there. That was pretty cool. I'm just gotta throw that in there too.